Let me begin by saying I got sent a link this morning to a black male YouTuber's channel where he made a video advising other black male YouTubers to stop making videos about black women on YouTube and to stay in their lane, stay focused. I have to give a brother a slow clap on that one. You know why? Because he's finally somebody stepping up to tell these motherfuckers to stop being such bitches. Because his approach. I mean, most of what he said was cool. I listened to it. Most of what he said was on target. A few things were wrong, and I'm gonna correct them in this video. But in general, what he was saying is that for them not to go back and forth with women, that's true, because that's a he bitch right there. You being a he-motional he bitch, arguing with women. What the fuck? You're supposed to be a man. You're supposed to be a goddamn leader. Then fucking lead and stop arguing with women. Go argue with some niggas. Okay, that's what you're supposed to be doing. And then he advised him to stop using, women's images and video clips and voices. I know he was talking about me and that Negro who, if it wasn't for me, he wouldn't have any content, because he lives for my video, so he can, can even like not even go out where he was supposed to be going because he had to make a video about me. I mean, the motherfucker just positively obsessed, and it's like a damn stalker. So dude was advising him and all those who are like him to to wake up and realize that what they're doing is stupid, and to talk about something positive that's going to be uplifting for brothers instead of putting women down. And I mean, that message, I don't know, it just falls on deaf ears. They would rather stay stuck in muck and mire like little muddy pigs than do something that's going to actually uplift men, black men, and give them some direction and purpose and instruction. Because nothing that he does, this particular dude I'm thinking about, nothing that he does that. It's all negative focus on, name calling and put down of black women whose opinions he does not like. This guy also said, the one who made the video that I gave a slow clap to, he explained to them that black women, that when we make a video, that it's a trap for them for some kind of way. And I'm like, what? That is some narcissistic bullshit right there. You ain't that important. I make my videos, and every other black woman on here makes their videos to suit their listeners and to uplift black women and explain shit to black women that don't know. It ain't about doing anything to entice or excite you. We could give less than a fuck what you do. I don't have none of them niggas. I don't sit there. You know what I mean? I don't care what they do. I didn't even know that they existed until people started sending me links to their stuff saying, girl, he's using your name and his title and he's this and that. Okay, well, see, dude was advising them not to do that, and and saying that because women will get mad because you are winning in an argument and this and that, and they report you. They don't have shit to do with them being right. Motherfuckers couldn't be right if they just turned in a circle all day to the right. They still would be wrong. What they get reported for is in print on YouTube, and it's called the community guidelines. Okay, they have very strict guidelines about harassment, about copyright infringement, and online bullying, and all kinds of other violations. They have run a tight ship. So if you violate any of those and you get reported for violating them, that's basically like the laws to use YouTube. So if you violate the laws and you get called to the carpet by YouTube, that's your fault. You shouldn't have done it. And if you have any doubt about what those rules are before you post your video, go and take a read of them. And I mean, it's like it's up there for everybody to see. This is not rocket science. It's not a mystery. So when you violate those, and especially if you target a black woman, she has every goddamn right to report your nigga funky monkey ass. And if your shit gets the video gets deleted or your whole channel goes away, good. That's what's supposed to happen. And the other thing he said that I didn't agree with was that that they have more to lose. More than what? They just have an audience full of simpy, angry little men who ain't getting no pussy, and dumb bitches that like to mammy for men. So I mean, lose what? I mean, those are the kind of people I don't want to associate and affiliate with, because they vibrate at a very low level. And those are energy suckers. They don't give anything. They don't build anything up. They just draw out and suck you dry like a succubus or incubus and a vampire or something. They don't give any kind of positive energy, any kind of uplifting information, any kind of guidance and instruction that would make your day-to-day existence better, your relationships better, you make more money at work. Nothing. They don't do anything like that. It's just a bunch of nigga shit, nigga bullshit. And then he also said that it's a trap. Okay. And I'm still trying to figure out how, what is a trap? I mean, if we say what we say and you don't like it, the one who's putting you in a trap is you. I mean, there's opinions all over YouTube, all over the world, and every newspaper and magazine, everybody on every website and blog, there's somebody's going to have an opinion about something that's different from yours. Are you going to make, just go crazy, start foaming at the mouth and make video after video about it, condemning the person because their opinion differs from yours? I mean, I'm sure they like their eggs cooked a different way from yours, and they like a different model of car than you do too. But I mean, that's what makes the world go round. Everybody's not going to think the same. Everybody's not going to like the same things. Everyone's not going to view the world the same. So instead of getting mad and making videos about it, understand that your opinion is merely yours. That's why I don't go on other people's channels saying too much. You know what I mean? Because that's their opinion. That's their right to view things and say things the way that makes sense to them. Over my channel, I say shit the way it makes sense to me. And if people don't agree, that's fine. I mean, I don't have no problem with that, because there's a lot of shit in this world I don't agree with either. But you don't have a pitch a bitch fit about it, and be like putting people's name on in your video titles and stuff like that. I mean, all those things are violations of YouTube's terms of service, community guidelines, whatever they want to call it. And so that's what happens. Your shit gets taken down. I mean, that's your fault. You shouldn't have done it. And another thing, he was advising them to stay focused. I'm in full agreement. You started your channel for a reason, and whatever that reason was, you need to stay focused on that goal. And whatever that is, I mean, maybe their goal is to bitch and complain about women shit. I don't know. I really just started really using my channel like less than a year ago. I've had it for almost 10, but I just haven't been using it. And I've been doing other stuff, but writing books and whatnot. But that was interesting. And the other thing he said that just had me laughing was that them using our names and stuff and talking about our videos promotes us, and that's very true. And so he says, well, if you don't do that, then their channels will die. And I'm like, your ego is just out of fucking control. Nothing's gonna die because niggas don't make hate videos. You know what I mean? It's like the channels was doing fine. All the women were doing fine before we ever heard about you, saw you, before you ever came on our channel. And so that part was kind of laughable, but to think that they had that kind of power and over what happens on somebody else's channel. It's like, nigga, you tripping. But all in all, that is what I had to say about that. And I thought that in general, what he had to say was accurate. It was good information for these knuckleheads to hear. Hopefully they will take him at his word and follow suit and get back off the bitch mix that they up in. Because it's like they just can't do nothing. They just want to bitch and moan about what black women do and what black women say, like girls. I mean, it's like, god damn, the women don't bitch and moan about what the women say the way that these dudes do. It's like they're more women than the actual females. I'm like, god damn. And then you'd be mad that no woman wants to fuck you, because if she did, it would be like she was in bed with she was a lesbian. It's like two women in the bed together. Nobody wants that shit. So anyway, I will be back later with the real video for today, but I just thought I'd fly this one in here to acknowledge dude's efforts, which I think were meant well. I didn't necessarily appreciate everything he said, but in general, he's trying to guide these knuckleheads back to the right track, and I wish him luck. Talk to you guys later. Deb Cooper from survivingdating.com signing out.